One advantage of joining this organization as fresh out of college is that you just learn everything about life, about how other organizations make decisions, and there's so many aspects that you learn everything in the first company you join.
We have built a lot more processes now to scale. We still have the spirit of a startup. We operate like a startup.
I think working with a founder has helped push me to the limits, push myself to the limits in terms of what I can and cannot do. When I came to interview in Mu Sigma, I saw this person who was full of energy, and there was this whole big crowd that had gathered in the office, and I had no clue why. And I was sitting in this room nervous about whether I would get through or not, and he came in and he pulled me and said, "Come, you should also see this." And we went, and I saw this person called Tom Davenport, who was speaking at that time, who wrote a book around decision sciences. So the entire experience around that and the energy that gave, and that person was the founder of the company. So the entire energy that gave was very exciting, and that was one of the biggest reasons that I joined.
In the US, the first engagement started off as a big failure. The engagement that I was managing at that time, it just stopped. But I think it was Dheeraj who gave me the confidence that this failure is going to be yet another stepping stone and a bigger learning for me. And from there, every engagement I have managed, I've really gone from strength to strength.
In the initial years, I used to spend a lot of time in office because I really used to enjoy it a lot. I had friends here who I had made after coming here.
There was a lot of variety. You didn't know what you were going to do on a particular day. You came into work and you didn't know when you would leave. There were a lot of things to be done. When you work with a founder, you really feel that you are a part of the company, right? And that gets reinforced, and you actually start to see the company as if it is your company, right? And you understand so many decisions or so many things that are going through a founder's head.
As a matter of fact, when I had moved over to the US after 3.5 years with the company, the organization was having 300 people. I returned back after 6.5 years in the US, and today I have over 350 people under my portfolio.
It has evolved to a role that has given me more scale as well as variety and plenty of opportunity. I've been very grateful for the opportunity that I've been given in Mu Sigma. We challenged a paradigm where typically people in the US would be front facing, and I think I felt the effects of that opportunity very early on, where I was given a chance to speak to clients, to customers from here, drive relationships from here, be a part of building an account from scratch.
Been thrilled to build, be it a reporting process, be it an analytical solution, be it building teams. I think Mu Sigma gave me an opportunity to take it to a different level. It stretched me.
Saying that learning is important is very easy. Actually doing it and making sure it is a core principle by which you live your life by is very difficult, right? And I think that's one aspect of the culture that I've picked up.
All of us are doing something for the first time in many cases. We are constantly learning. I have not done things that I'm currently doing things which I've never done before.
We, over the last 8 years, have found so many new ways of doing things, whether it be management practices, whether it be problem solving. So the fact that we are creating this industry of decision sciences and we are the pioneers of it is probably one of the biggest sources of motivation.
Things happen very quickly in our world. You could be doing something in the morning, in the evening. You could have had a lot of successes or failures, and I think just the ambiguity of dealing with it and reacting in the moment, making the right decisions keeps me going.
Mu Sigma provides that platform to you. The training is par excellence, right? I mean, you never get the kind of training and the orientation where today even the clients are coming from across the world to get the kind of training, right from senior executives to practitioners.
Any of the folks who are fascinated by by having a greater purpose to life should join Mu Sigma.
We are a very unique company. I think that is personified by the fact that there is so much variety. It is limitless, right? And when you are in college, that's what you look forward to. You don't want to be bounded. Our culture and what we are working towards has so much flexibility, right? And you can experiment with ideas. You can talk to you can talk to different people, right? And you can interact with top executives out there and make a difference to Fortune 500 organizations.